yourself something funky.
Boom, and it's me. Right, guys. Even Stephen Harrop, dude. Good to see you. Stu Walker's there as well. Right, give me a minute to compose myself because just before we went live, Adele shoved a little piece of something in my mouth, and me being me, didn't ask no questions, just took it in, and it was chili chocolate, and it's not the hottest of chocolate, and well, it does just warm the back of the throat up there a little bit. So, thanks, Adele. I've got a piece of paper handed to me. Let's see what this is. Oh, yes, we've got a list of people that's added to this week's draw. We'll get back to that in a minute. This week's draw will be for... I hope you can all hear me, actually. I checked. This week's draw is back to the box, but it rattles. So we don't really know what's in there, but something... But Adele just said, don't rattle it too much, you might break it. Whoever wins the box will get a chance to swap for one of 3 envelopes. One of them contains a total donkey. But Honza wants to win the donkey, so he keeps entering because he really wants the donkey. Anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to move on. Thank you for everybody that's been doing the tagging in the bottom there. Stu Walker, Grandpa Nuke. I was hoping he was going to join us, but he hasn't tonight, so maybe he's in a little bit. First of all, what we're going to get on with is a little guy called Melvin Willie. You all know him. The original Mr. Chili Silly.
Even got the t-shirt on now, look.
Now that t-shirt looks really cool.
It's not a kind of t-shirt I ever thought I'd be wearing around my supermarket, but I gotta be honest, I guess some weird looks.
Do you know why you're getting weird looks? It's the hat. It's nothing to do with the t-shirt, mate. It's the hat. Did you ever watch a program when you were a kid where they had the donkey that was no, it wasn't. It was a pantomime horse.
Rent a Ghost.
Rent a Ghost, yeah. Right now, you look like Mr. Rumpole.
Different name every week. That's what I'm here for. Fun and banter.
It just gets madder, doesn't it? Every time you come anywhere near us, it just gets madder. But yeah, that is why it's known as Chili Silly. He gave it the name.
That's right. Got to have a bit of fun along with it, haven't you?
Yeah. So what you got to show us this week, Melvin?
Today I got something a bit normal, actually. A sauce review.
I've actually just called you Melvin again. I hate the fact I keep reading them. You get
it's a sauce I don't think I've seen reviewed yet on Nuke. It is Haskell's dill pickle sauce. So it's a green sauce, as you can see. Now, I used to be totally the same. It's only been recently that I've converted completely to green sauces.
Yeah.
With the help of garlic, your jalapeno, gherkin, that birdie verdi, all of them are lovely.
Convert me to the green sauces.
Right, so I'll do the little ingredients for this then. We have cider vinegar, water, pickles 16%, jalapenos 10%, dill, ginger, garlic, black pepper, coriander, sea salt, mustard powder, cayenne powder, allspice, cloves, and bay leaves.
Sounds nice and herby.
It does. Sounds like some fresh tasting.
Don't mean the car with the big flashy headlights. Meep, meep.
That's what I have my t-shirts on. That is the bonnet of one of them.
I'm too lazy for that. I just fold them up nice and neat and I put them under the mattress, go to sleep. When I get up in the morning, it's ironed.
Lovely pop then off that. Ooh, you can definitely smell the pickles. Ooh, sounds very fresh tasting. Well, I would normally grab a spoon at this point, but I forgot one.
Oh, we're going in. Glug, 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 glug.
Very, very fresh tasting.
Angus, Stu Walker has the link if you need it.
Cool, you've got that excellent taste of pickles coming through with the dill. Really get that. The mustard powder in the background. But I'm surprised the amount of tang. It's really got a really nice, fresh, zingy tang to it. But that is excellent. You get the coriander, I'm definitely getting that. But really, really good fresh taste.
What would you yourself throw it in?
Well, I'd love to probably use it on anything with tuna, fish, things like that. I'm not just gonna. I'll leave chicken till last. A nice jacket potato, and obviously chicken. It's definitely gonna go with chicken. But I brought along some chili cheese and a cracker, so we can try it on there.
Now, I think that's going to work rather well on there. Not in the quantity you've put on, but just as a drizzle for me.
It's surprising how much that acidity, the tangy taste cuts through. But that's really nice.
Excuse the background noise. Sorry, guys. I'm assuming it picked up on my microphone.
That's one excellent sauce. See, if you like, you just get into the green sauces with a fresh taste, nice clean taste, where you can put on the salads and anything like that. That's really nice. Heat-wise, it's got a 2 out of 5, I'm presuming, rating. Slight little tingle around the lips, but nothing overpowering at all. But that's really good.
It actually sounds like something I'd throw in a burger.
Burgers, they work well. Very well.
I was thinking, like, you know, your chicken burger when you get it, it's a little bit disappointing, and that sounds like it might just.
It definitely lifted up. It's got that really nice zingy quality to it, and you're definitely getting the dill. You're getting the lovely pickle flavour coming through.
It's definitely going well on that cheese. It's hold the bottle up again, because Adele's asking what sauce it is.
Haskell's dill pickle sauce.
Haskell's dill pickle sauce. And she went, ooh.
It's very nice. The only letdown for this is the beetroot carrot. Whoever had thought of making crackers out of beetroots, need checking.
It does sound a bit bonkers, like. Crackers out of beetroot. Adele likes beetroot crackers. There you go. It's officially bonkers.
So there we go.
It is officially bonkers.
Adele the bonkers. Highly recommend that, guys. You really like your fresh, like I say, fresh tasting, clean, lovely, low heat. Really, really nice. Well worth a go.
He also does a brilliant pineapple curry sauce that you've got to try to believe.
Yeah, it's excellent. I tried the chipotle. That's superb. Everyone I tried has been very good. The horseradish, excellent on steak. In mashed potatoes.
I'm a little bit like that with horseradish, so Adele's just shouted she needs to try that.
Onto the list.
Yep, onto the list. Just add it on and make it grow. As fast as we knock it down, she adds it back up.
That's it there. On the 7th book now. Well, lucky enough, I went looking around in the tunnel today, as you might have seen on my video. I found a couple of ripe chilies too.
First
we thought we'd give it a try. First ones of the year. Now, this small red one is meant to be a Kangstar Stargazer, which I believe is a cross between his white tie and Sriracha Hornet varieties. It doesn't look as pointy as what it's meant to look like. True Fino. I'm pretty sure I've labelled it up right, but we'll soon find out.
When putting the chili in your mouth, make sure you don't mix it up with one in your hat.
It's got a nice thickish wall. See, it does remind me very similar of a jalapeno type.
I was just thinking that. It looks like a nice jalapeno type, but also looks like it could be an ornamental where they come quite bitter.
Well, the only jalapeno I've planted this year is a space jalapeno, which is meant to have heat.
Were the pods growing vertically up over, or were they hanging?
Hanging down.
Hanging down.
So I'll keep a couple of the seeds. Again, lovely thick wall. Seems quite fresh, juicy. So we'll give them a try.
Ooh, the crunch sounds good.
It's definitely a lot hotter than a jalapeno, put it that way.
And that was in seconds.
Wow, super juicy taste, man.
It does sound as though it's crunching like a sweet pepper, you know, like it's going to produce juice in your mouth.
Yes, every bite, yeah, crunch and a juice coming out. Lovely. But cracking mouth burn already. Wasn't expecting heat like that. So I would say it's not a jalapeno.
No. If you saying it's hot, it's definitely not a jalapeno.
It's hitting the roof of my mouth, all underneath my tongue. And it's hitting harder than I was expecting. Not crazy, but a lot hotter than I was expecting. But really good taste to it. And that's quite a small pod. The ones that come in after it now are quite a bit bigger. So that'd be a very nice pod, actually, to snack on.
Fruity?
It's definitely got a hint of fruit to it, but no floral, which is great. I love no floral in it.
Always a winner.
Fine. But very good taste to it. So you chop it up into salads if you like a good bit of heat, because my tongue is on fire.
Sounds like a pretty good chili, actually.
It does sound. It's surprised me, actually. Whether it's accidentally crossed with some kind of, it looks very much jalapeno-like. Whereas if you Google the Kang Stargazer, it's more of a Thai shape. But interesting, but very nice. I got a little bit of a hiccup, man.
I was supposed to say, I've just seen a hiccup.
But a cracking mouth burn. Nothing on the back of the throat. All around the tongue and near the front. Yeah, I got a couple of hiccups.
A couple of hiccups. I've just heard you mention a couple of hiccups there. I'm sure I did. Well, where's he gone? Come back. Get back here, you. But you did just mention a couple of hiccups. So...
Hello.
Hey.
We thought we'd bring a couple of hiccups in.
Yeah, and the pot is looking quite hot because you can tell by the eyes.
Yeah,
the moment,
the guys are gone.
The moment you start eating them, the eyes start being brighter and brighter, like little stars inside. So
you see, it's not crazy hot. My tolerance is quite low, mine. But
you also said there was no bitterness. It was sweet and it was still fruity, which is quite good for. It's an interesting pod.
Yeah, it's definitely like you said about the snack pepper type of eating. That's exactly how it was eating. Every bite was like a hint of juice coming out, but no bitterness, no floral at all. So I'm well happy with that.
It's like a really, really hot sweet pepper, but tiny.
Yeah. I've also got
tiny sweet hot pepper,
which is an Wacky lemon, and it's a super spicy. Apparently, it's accidental cross with a hot pepper. So I don't know how hot it is. So we'll cut that open and give that a go.
put your headphones on if you like the crunch.
One little black seed in there. Very like a Ackee lemon should be. Quite thin-walled. A little bit of a placenta down the middle. Not many seeds in this one.
Give it a sniff.
Definitely got a hint of fruitiness there, but I would say that there's also a bit of floral. So I might pull some faces here. So let's give it a go. Actually, not very much floral at all.
So quite
Nice
similar.
hint of that. Yeah, it was a small compared to that one, but
Oh, this one is also not the biggest.
lovely citrusy, fruity flavour coming through. But no heat, or very little heat, because maybe it's still burning off that other one, but definitely not as hot as that other first one I had.
I'm more interested. I have to say, I'm more interested in that first one. It sounds like it's something I would chuck in a chili con carne or a bolognese just to give it a bit of a kick. Or
Yeah. Very little heat coming off that, or like I say, it's the first one, it's still got a good mouth burn off it, cracking mouth burn. But not punch in your face either. It's a nice heat. If it is a nice heat.
you'll know in the morning.
Yes. And I'm up at 4, so I'll know very early in the morning.
Don't wake me up with a video. I don't need to know that bad.
But both cracking pods, very impressed with them. Very usable, nice and fresh tasting. So yeah, I'm very happy with that. But that's excellent.
Well, which one of you three has a phone available that would like to do tonight's live draw? Random number generator you need.
Go on in. Les can do it. Lemon M.
Les can't do it.
Carolina will be doing it because she's not involved in.
No, Les and Carolina are both entered, so they can't.
Okay, how many numbers we have?
So you can't. You're both entered. I'm going to have to do it. I've just realised that Les is already in it. Carolina's already in it. And so is Kevin. So neither of you can do the random number generator because, well, that's just not how it works. So I'll have to do it, won't I? Right.
Kiedy ty byłaś?
W zeszłym tygodniu te czekoladki jedliśmy.
Now I've got to try and remember how to do these. Google.
God, they're only mildish peppers. I dread in doing a Reaper, I don't know. You can have some fun when I do that on a Wacky Wednesday, put it that way.
All right. 1 to 10. Right. So I've got that set up. Everybody watching, they know. Every week we do a little thing on a Wacky Wednesday where somebody gets a chance to win a random prize. That could be absolutely anything. They'll keep saying don't do this because you could break it, but there you go. They do change randomly throughout the week. Sometimes it's something good, sometimes it's something really, really bad. But you get the chance to swap it if you win. So you could swap it for one of 3 envelopes. But hiding in one of those envelopes is something really bad too. So basically, you're just in for the luck of the draw. What we're going to do is we're going to do a random number generator. We have 10 people entered this week, 1 to 10. And that is Joe, Les, Carolina, Charlie. I think that name is spelled wrong, but that's Carolina. Charlie, Carl, David, Stu, David, Daniel, Honza, and Kevin. And a big good luck.
And Goose.
Yep. Good luck, everyone.
Gus doesn't want to enter tonight.
Yeah, but Yeah, but he said he's back home, so
He has, and he's been sent the link. Tell you what we're going to do is, just in case we didn't, but just in case, what we're going to do is we are going to add Gus on as number 11.
Yes, he
Because
does enough videos,
yeah.
doesn't he? That makes us laugh. Put
He
him
should
in
have
there.
been. He should have been there anyway because he already qualified, but he dropped out.
Yeah.
He is back home now, so we've added Gus on as number 11. So we're going to change that. I'm going to work out how. Back that one. Right. So we've got random number. Drop the phone. Random number generated from 1 to 11.
yeah.
We click generate. And it won't generate, it's still saying the exact same thing. Adele, rescue me! My random number generator isn't generating.
Isn't random. Random generator isn't random.
I'm pressing generate. It's just, oh, there we go. It did generate one. So from
Number
1 to
7.
11, number 7.
So,
And
not
number
us.
7 is
It's
Stu
Stu.
Walker. So,
Stu.
Stu Walker, you need to get your little self onto the screen. You've only got 3 minutes because that's what we've decided. You got 3 minutes. And it's now 2022, so you got 2025.
Yeah, little Stu. Get your heels on, Stu. Do look bigger on screen.
Yeah, get your heels on. Come on, Stu. Come on, Stu. Stu, what you going to do? You're going to keep with the box or swap for them?
Right, while we're waiting, I've got something else to say.
Go for it, dude.
As you know, all us nukes love everything you do. You're an amazing guy. What you and Adele do for the group is brilliant. And we seen you had a bit of a payment to come out today for StreamYard, which we all use. And we all like jumping on, getting on board, having fun. And if it weren't for that, we wouldn't be doing it. So some brilliant people in the Chilli community and nukes, they've all clubbed together and got a little bit of money to send you. So we have £182 to send you, and I'll send you that after the show. And that goes towards your StreamYard payment or whatever you want to do.
That fully covers the StreamYard payment. It was only £180 to start with.
Well, there you go. You can buy yourself a bag of chips with the extra then, can't you?
Yeah.
But it's we're all thankful for what you do. It's brilliant. The group wouldn't be what it is without you, so we're very thankful.
Thank you very much, guys. He's made it. He's down here. There he is. Go!
Hello.
Right. Me and Stu are on the left. Yeah. You two guys are on the right. What you got to do is try your hardest to influence them so he makes the mistake and gets the donkey. Yeah?
There's only
Right
one
then, Stu.
donkey and it's sat at this table.
I'm not sat there. I'm on a chair.
No, I said sat at this table.
Right. Del told me that I can't do this stuff where it rocks around the box, but she didn't say I couldn't do that stuff where it rocks around the box that way, did she? Oh, no, I
No.
can't do that neither. Oh, well then. So, yeah, basically I can't do that. Right then, Stu, you got to pick. Do you want what's in the box that
No.
you could possibly gift to a member of family or...
No,
Don't
no,
want what's in the box.
Hunting donkey.
no.
Are you
No.
sure you don't?
Gamble.
I'm gambling.
You're gambling, right.
Yeah. I
You
want
can't go
Onza's donkey.
You can't. Oh, so I'm not even going to offer you the box back because we know what you're after now.
I'm after Onza's donkey.
There's 3 envelopes. One has A. One has B. And one has a backwards little weird squiggle line because
I'll have A.
it's like a moon.
Donkey's got to be in A. You've got to put it in first envelope.
nestled in A.
Right, so you are 100% sure you want A.
Guaranteed. A.
You don't want to swap
A
it?
for ass, which is a different name for a donkey.
Do you not want to phone 50-50 or ask two friends?
No,
I'm saying
I want A.
C. I'm saying C.
Look, let's check
Donkey's
saying,
eating as well.
let's check saying the donkey's in C.
I don't care. A is for mule, ass.
So you think it's in A and you're aiming for the donkey.
Yeah, I'm going for donkey. Nobody's won a donkey yet.
Last chance.
No, I'm having A.
Would you like to see what was in C?
Because
Can do.
look, if you
No, you can't do.
if you turn around the C, it's almost like D, like donkey, but without the stick. So
Don't confuse things, you. Stop confusing me. I'm sticking to A.
look at that.
No, I'm sticking to A.
More, and now it's almost D, like donkey.
It's definitely A.
Yeah.
Right, well, we'll pull that little piece of paper out. That's been folded up. And guess what? Oh,
It's a donkey.
you found the donkey! Ponza dude, I'm sorry, but Grandma knew found the donkey.
Great stuff. I told you. I knew where donkey would be.
He did say all along he would work it out, but I didn't think you would. Anyway, the donkey comes with something else. I'm not going to tell you what it is. It'll be stuffed in the envelope. Well done, dude.
I'm happy with donkey. Get it here before Friday. I'll stick it on my hospital bed.
I can't believe you won the donkey. Hans has been trying to get that for weeks.
I'll trade it with him. I knew where that donkey was.
I was hoping that donkey was going to hide forever.
No, I'm too good for you, mate. I know how your mind works. I knew that donkey would be first envelope.
Shut up. Get off. You can stick around, dude, because let's check.
I'm staying.
Sunshy, as we call it.
I'm going to shoot off because I got to get my tea done and all. But I'll watch the show in the background. Good luck, whatever you're doing.
Well, good to see you, dude.
Okay.
Give him a big wave. Do that. No, you're supposed to be vanishing as we do that.
Oh, right, okay. I'm too big to vanish.
Here we go again. Oh, no, he's not vanishing. He's no good at this. See you later, dude. Right.
Okay.
We're back to some level of sanity.
Yeah. And now we are starting the silliness of Wacky Wednesday because starting challenge for most of people is one chip challenge, and it's not the heat, but it's the taste that all remember. 2 years ago, doesn't matter, later. So today we're gonna create something that should leave better memories, and we're gonna do it live from beginning to the end. So if you need good tasting hot chips, just buy a bag of chips. This is Polish type of Walkers. So you have Walkers, we have Lays. This is the same. So just fresh and open package of chips.
I think
if you open them
in the USA,
cooking, it's back to cooking with Leszek. We were watching my preparation once or twice, so now we are watching something else. So when you open the chips, fresh open, they're little fatty, so there is no problem with keeping the powder on them. So we need a fresh powder. When you need fresh powder, You don't buy powder in shops because powder in shops is not hot powder. So you are choosing something from the best if it's homegrown collection.
Hi, Hunter dude.
Powder, it sounds like house bricks.
It is dried peppers, and if you need to open a bag of these, you know, when they've been sent and they've been sat in the bag for a while, and then you open the bag and the smell goes poof, and it's like wow.
So they are still too big to put them. So we need grinder.
We will die. Our neighbors die.
Or everything.
Now,
Should
sorry
have been doing
for
right,
the sound because
Carolina.
sorry for the sound because it will be probably
A little bit annoying.
loud. But why it's not working? Oh, okay.
Jeszcze.
Shows how much time you spend in kitchen.
Oh yeah. And now the fun starts.
It's already started. I can hear a coughing. Hansa put a bag of gunpowder in some drip crisps. And there's another coughing fit.
Oh wow.
This is not going to end well.
Oh.
I'd give them a good mix, guys.
Oh. Yeah, it's Wacky Wednesday.
It's wacky enough. You haven't eaten anything yet and you're both coughing.
Shake.
Only hiccups left.
Every animal in the neighbourhood is now 3 miles away from the house.
That sounds lethal.
Oh wow. Oh. So now
He's got to eat them now in 1 minute, 5 seconds.
yeah, but I don't know if you can see the change of color, but they are covered. Oh wow. Oh, well, I'm stupid. And she's the wicked by her free will. So
She was also agreeing that you are stupid.
yeah.
Who's going first, you or Carolina?
Cheers.
Chin.
No. Die package chips.
Well, it can't possibly taste as bad as a Packeye chip.
No, it's not the bad. I'm talking about the heat. It's just normal tasty chips with heat of fresh powder from reapers because that were reapers. Mm.
Oh.
Does Carolina want another one?
It's crazy good. It's crazy good.
Crazy good.
Crazy good.
Uh-huh.
But hotter.
Crazy painful.
I can say that it's different type of pain than Pack I1 chip. It's not that overwhelming because it has taste.
Carolina, dip them in ice cream.
We don't have ice cream.
We don't have ice cream today.
Oh no!
He didn't buy.
Oh, naughty less check.
Wow. It's more like world hottest chips from Australia, but it's not dry and hard to eat tortilla chip. It's just normal potato chip that is easy to eat. So, and it's hot, and it is hot. Oh wow!
Carolina's at 3 so far. We've been sat counting. So they obviously do taste better than the Packy One chip because nobody wants to eat more than one.
What peppers did you use, let's check?
By the taste, Reapers.
Oh, very good.
It's pure Reaper powder taste with the background of the paprika sweet paprika chip.
The taste is better than Duel.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't think of anything better.
I think as punishment for making Carolina eat those chips, Les Check should have to finish the rest of the bowl.
Where he's doing, he's gonna do.
But no, Carolina, you're cheating if you top it up with more.
Okay. And if you eat something dry, you need something wet. So I, Leszek Machaj, I'm over 18 years of age, sound mind, have read and understood the product disclaimer on the League of Fire website. I accept that the League of Fire, the suppliers, manufacturers, nor nuke Chilli-heads will be under no circumstance responsible for liable to any claims of injury or damage arising from me consuming this product. I acknowledge and agree to this fact without questions. And I'm happy that Stu is with us here.
Who was King Chugalug?
Because this is
Yay!
This is V1.
Best one at lot, that.
And this is the first time I'm gonna try to do it the Grandpa's 2 way. So it's going down in exactly. It's chuck challenge, so it's gonna be chucked.
Got to be. That's why it's called a chug.
This one's for you, Stu.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, now it's just some kind of fluid smell after the Reapers, after all the powder I have in my nostrils, in my throat. I can
Beautiful
feel
is that. Best chug ever.
Okay, so 100 milli. This is weird because I never did whole bottle in one try, so always taking them in shots. So
Straight down your neck.
okay, so enjoy, you guys. Cheers,
Bye-bye.
Cheers,
Here's
Grandpa.
us, Jay.
The turbo.
The only way to do it.
First ever League of Fire chug. Done Grandpa Nuke style, who owned every record. Down it goes.
Excellent. Well done, let's check.
Oh,
Only way to do it.
There you go.
Grandma
Bye-bye.
Nuke will be back. See you in a bit, Carolina. Well done.
Oh,
There we go. Chug Challenge champion.
oh, we have hiccups.
Well,
I
it
was
wouldn't be
saying-
good if the Let's Check the Hiccup did not get the hiccups, would it?
So we have total. We have sweat, we have tears, and we have hiccups.
Just watch that timer and get ready to open next one.
Oh, and now the sauce is burning. Because in first minute, stronger taste was still the chips, and the heat from the chips was higher. And now sauce, it's hitting me under my tongue. So in the only place in only place that the powder miss to hit.
It's got yeah.
I do believe the V1 sauce was made with Armageddon's,
Yeah.
and it pretty much is the perfect chug sauce because it hits every level.
I've tried them all except for Scoville Slammer, and I still maintain the V1 first edition was the best ever sauce. The V1, the second edition, was so close to it. Stephen Dixon did absolutely brilliant in matching them two up with a big gap in between them. And I still say the best tasting sauce out of the lot. I really do. I'm not just saying
it was
that.
the best challenge sauce because it was the right level of difficulty.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it was absolutely brilliant. So
Definitely.
yeah, let's not sing too many praises that way around.
And I'm
Nearly
saying
there,
that
dude.
the best tasting challenge sauce was endurance.
Was what?
Endurance.
Sauce was for me was.
Oh, right. Yeah,
was
but that
tasty.
one to chug, wasn't it?
No, that was a spoon by spoon.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
warming my
wow.
belly strong.
I do believe when you do it
1 minute
turbo
left.
method, you do have the. I stand
4
corrected. I thought
minutes, isn't it?
4 minutes.
I think it's 4 minutes. If you do it in shots, it's 2-3 minutes. Nearly there, let's check, mate. Proud of you.
Oh wow!
You've got it. Nearly there.
Onza Farmer says the V4 was the best. He didn't like the endurance. I've got to admit, I think the V4 was nice, but it was just because it was a good flavour and it wasn't going to rip you to bits.
It won on that V1 par. V2 was just horrendous.
Del preferred the V3.
Yeah,
V3 were all right if you could find blueberries in it.
V1 and V4 for me. So this is the craziest line. Okay.
Have you beaten that one, dude? Go
Well
and get
done.
a drink, get another one.
No, I don't
Well
have another
done.
one. So
And thank you for doing it like a chug should be done, let's check. That's how it should be done.
You've actually made Grandpa Nuke's day because he's always sworn that it should have been that way. He was always the king of the V1 chug, and that was pretty good.
but
Yeah.
that was stupid idea.
Yeah, it was the best idea.
And I was thinking that the sauce after this will be just no heat, just sauce. No.
No, don't look like that.
Oh,
Oh.
I feel and I did it almost on empty stomach, so I'm stupid. You can say twice or even
1 second.
more time.
Somebody called
It's Wacky
Eileen wants
Wednesday,
to
mate. You did right.
Right. I'm trying not to bring you all back. Come back. What's that doing? Get off there. No, come back.
Oh,
There we go.
I nearly
Right.
went then.
Oh, man.
Don't go. So
I'm dying.
I've just got a message by Facebook user, but I can't see who Facebook user is. And it says, Tony, read comments. Eileen wants the link.
I can't send her it now unless I get my other phone. You want me to try sending her it with my other phone?
I don't know who Eileen is. Hold up a second.
It's
That's
Ray,
going to
innit?
be James. I was about to say the Facebook user will be James, and he's calling her Eileen, and he means Irene. He's just trying to get confusing. Right, yeah, if you
You want me to get my other phone and see if I can send her it?
yeah, if you want to send Irene the link,
Give me a minute.
well, I'll give you a minute, and you can give me a minute, and we'll leave Les Check to just sit there and sweat.
No. Oh. And they leave me. And they leave me with you guys. Oh, we have 2 bags, so that's great because I was thinking about taking a minute also because got to put that in the sewers because
Out, let's check.
like I said, Wacky Wednesday is Wacky Wednesday. If you do the challenge on empty stomach or you eat
That
less
is wacky.
than normally,
That
it's
is
wacky.
wacky.
The only way to avoid later suffering is release it and
Get it
so
out.
I'll be back probably in a few seconds or minutes. That was honored
No problem.
to do this challenge for you, and I'm leaving you guys for a few minutes.
Okay, I've sent Irene a link.
I'm just going to pop him at the background until he's back. Sorry about running off at the same
but she
time.
hasn't opened it.
She'll get it when she gets there. I had to run off because my little bladder was busting.
You look, oh, your bladder. I wondered what you'd said then. Hold on, I'm trying to find you on here.
There she
Right.
is. We've got Irene. She's here.
Was she here?
Good evening,
Hey,
Yaki
right.
Dar, everyone. You all right?
Yaki da.
I just thought I would, sort of join in the fun. We were just talking about pods and whatever you have, and I brought one with me. However, I thought I would just jump in because I thought that I would just update on people on all the festivals that are happening over the next few weekends. But we'll get onto that bit later on. Let's see if I can talk through that on whilst munching on pods. So I mentioned earlier on in the chat that I've got an Ahi strawberry.
Woo!
Woo! See, I've got
It's-
fresh
Yeah.
pods. Right.
It's
So
You've got
this
a
is,
pod. Kevin's got leaves. He ain't got any pods on it yet.
you're going to ask me to cuss it, aren't you?
Yeah, so we can see the inside.
Right. I'll go and get a knife. Hang on a minute. I'll go and get a knife. Talk about yourselves.
Right. Hello, Stu. How do you do?
Hello, Luciano. Who's that strange woman who keeps changing colour over
Right.
here?
Oh yeah, look at that. It's a bit it's a bit pink and magenta. Because it was black the other week. Anyway, right. So we were talking about this pod earlier on. So this is an Ahi strawberry. Now this is a plant that Kevin Tilley gave to me, and the plant is on the windowsill in the front of the house. So it's not been outside. It's still in the original pot, and it has gone bonkers on the windowsill. So there's been flowers on there for ages. There's pods on there. All of a sudden, they started going right. So I've got a few like this at the moment. They're not what I was expecting them to be. So if you think of an Ahi lemon, you think of quite a long, slender pod, a little bit bumpy and whatnot. So I was quite surprised to find that that's come out quite
It's
round.
shaped like a strawberry.
Well, a little bit, but I just thought the strawberry was going to relate to the colour of it, not because it was going to come out sort of like quite round. So I've really no idea what they're going to be like, but we'll cut it open. We'll have a little look. So Kevin's quite jealous that he's got the plants, but he ain't got any right pods. So exactly. So
Save Ken
just
Dervish some seeds from it. I think Jen's after some seeds.
I tell you what, there's plenty of seeds in there. I'll tell you that much. So I just cut it in half, and it is packed full of seeds. So
I think Jen's after some.
That's
I've got
packed full of
a few
seeds.
right pods on there, so I'll leave the pods on there another week or two to make sure they go really, really right. But yeah, they're packed with pods. No, they're not. They're packed with seeds.
Got a good membrane too.
It's quite a thick skin on there.
Yeah.
Bit like Luciana.
It doesn't smell overly hot. So I won't take the seeds out this one because it's literally just ripened. I've no idea what they're going to be like. I don't know if they're fruity. I don't know if they're hot. I don't know if they're mild. I haven't got a clue. So,
Straight in.
Right, they're very they're very fruity. Do you know there's not a vast amount of heat to them?
Really? Oh,
No.
You anyway. You wouldn't.
You won't be able to tell. What you did at weekend.
Oh, don't talk to me about the weekend. Right, I'll explain to you what happened at the weekend now.
No, you don't have to, Ray. I want to go to bed before 11.
Right, I'm already in my pajamas. I'm going to bed soon anyway, so I'm really not going to be long. Right, honestly and truthfully, that is a relatively mild pod. I wouldn't eat. That is not as hot as a KN. I'll tell you that much. It's not as hot as a KN. Even for me, I don't feel a lot of heat. Really nice pod. I do have a few pods which are red, but I'm going to leave them on the plant a little while longer to make sure that they are properly ripe, to make sure that the seeds are viable. But if anybody wants any seeds, as long as Kevin's okay for me to send out seeds, I will send out some seeds to people. Probably sort of like, I don't know, about 10 in each pack, that type thing, to make sure we spread them around. But anyway, back to the weekend, and then we'll go on to what's happening over the next few weekends. So the pod eating competition on Saturday, right? Well, it wasn't exactly planned, but it was sort of in my head. So I need for you guys to bear in mind, and Tony will agree. Will absolutely back me up on this. I had a horrendous hangover on Saturday morning, absolutely horrendous. I then decided I was going to eat pods as well. It went really, really well. There were 10 of us all sat on the table. I looked around, and apart from me, no one else had ever done a pod eating competition. In fact, the guy that was next to me thought it was a competition to eat chili con carne. I promise you, he thought he was going to eat chili con carne.
Wow.
Exactly. Right. So what happened was, right, this was the first comp that I'd done all year. This was the third one I've done this year. It was 100% fresh pods. Everything was great until we went from the yellow habanero up to a Naga, I think it was, something like that. So it was quite a jump. And I was doing all right until I got to the Naga. A really, really floral pod they gave me. Pete Cunningham, who was dishing out the pods, he would purposely get in the biggest pods out of the bag that he possibly could. They were absolutely huge. So I get to the Naga, and then there was a scorpion in there, and it went into a reaper. My fingers froze up and I had horrendous Naga claw. I have never experienced it before in my life. It wasn't too bad. I could just about pick the pods up. However, it was the biggest reaper I think I've ever seen in my entire life. I got to the end of that and my entire face went numb. I could not feel the front of my face, nothing.
I bet you could still talk.
I was, Stu, you wouldn't believe it. I really did struggle. The sensation was something I had never, ever experienced before. So Naga claw, what happens is the muscles in your fingers just completely freeze up. You've got no feeling. It's just all numb and tingly. But the same happened to my face. So it was all around here.
Wow.
If it wasn't for that, I would have gone for the speed eating round. But the bird that won, but Madara, I think her name was, she was absolutely awesome. She was just awesome. So I buckled simply because I just didn't. I couldn't feel my face. I couldn't feel it.
You were brilliant. You were
It
brilliant
was
anyway.
it was vicious. It was really, really hot. And it was the first competition I've done this year that was completely fresh pods. The one down at Christchurch, cheese and chili, we finished off on dry pod, so it wasn't too bad. You can just chew very, very quickly and get it down. The pods were big and they were hot. I'll tell you that much. They were really, really, really hot.
Yeah.
But talking about chili eating
brilliant.
competitions, we do have some coming up because there are some events coming up at the weekend. If anyone is around the Wiltshire area, Swindon, we've got cheese and chili happening. Lydiard Park in Swindon, so that's Saturday and Sunday. Discounted tickets are online and they're available until I think it's 8 o'clock tomorrow evening. So if you want discounted tickets, a little bit cheaper than on the gate, get on the website and get there. There's a few of us going to be there. Chris House is going to be at this one with chili goodies, so he's going to be on the hot pod stall. So that'll be really, really good to see him out on the circuit. Following week, so we're in the middle of England. We're at Southwell Racecourse and we're going to be at Chili Bob's, East Midlands Chili Festival. So that's the place that you want to be if you can't get to the others. Right in the centre of England, so just up past Newark on Trent. I believe that the tickets are now on sale online, but that's going to be an amazing weekend. The weekend after that, then we are back at Cheese and Chili, and that's down at Guildford in Shalford Park. So again, you'll find all the usual traders down there. So if you're down south around the London area, that's another good one to be at. Again, they do discounted tickets online. If there's any of the festivals that I'm missing out, please let me know. I know that the Belgian ones are happening at the moment. There's a few in Germany going on. I don't necessarily keep my eye on those ones, but the Chili Saul shop in Belgium, they do post regularly for things that are going on in Belgium. So I know that we've got some overseas people as well. Remember also in August we've got the Esball Ornamentals gathering down at the Chili Ranch, hosted by Sean Plum and his lovely wife Joanna. So somebody please remind me of the dates of those because I can't remember. My calendar's on the other side of the kitchen. But yeah, I'm going to basically wrap it up there. She wants to be in bed before 11. I've got my pajamas on. I'm still suffering from the weekend and I'm still trying to catch up on sleep.
1 minute before you go. Can I just say, you all know I can't make any festivals this year, and you know the reasons why. But if anybody sees any people there, like Edda or people, I'm going to be really cheeky and say, can you try and get me a signed hero card?
I absolutely promise. I'm due to see Ed. I've got stuff to give to Ed from other people. What I'll do is message me and let me know who you want cards off, and I'll get them signed for you, and I'll send them up, hun. Definitely.
Any, and I will somehow repay you and whoever sends them in one way or another.
Don't need to repay anything. Just think, right, that next year you'll be at all the festivals with us, and good things come to those who wait. But good luck with everything. Not that you'll need luck, but yeah. But next year,
still fighting.
They're like a pair of twins up there with their matching t-shirts.
No, mine says still Walker, still fighting.
Cool.
And I'm going to be wearing this after Friday. Even from hospital, I'll show you. From after Friday, still fighting.
Sorted.
I'm going to be there.
But this time next year, you'll be joining us at all the festivals anyway. So good things come to those who wait.
That's the only promise I can make.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
So I thought I'd just jump in and just obviously say what the social events are over the next few weekends, and hope we can see a few more of the people that we wouldn't necessarily see. But the Chili Bob's one that's the central one for everyone, for everyone just to come in from north, south, east, west. That's that sort of thing. But it'd be lovely to see as many faces as we can.
And back on to the competitions and stuff that's happened over the weekend. I can't pronounce the lady's name that was in the competition.
She was Lithuanian or something, if I remember, and she was walking around the chili village and she said, I've never done a competition, or maybe I'll give it a go, and I don't know. I
do believe she was Hungarian, and
she's Hungarian.
She's now in the group.
Excellent.
So hopefully Frank Riek can do some communications because he's Hungarian too. But
Yeah, honestly, she was absolutely awesome. It's the first time that she'd done a competition. She just blew us all away. She bounced around the stage and everything while I was dying. I was absolutely dying.
Ray, you got to the last two. You got to the last two. We were all absolutely astounded at how well you were doing. Honestly and truthfully, it was absolutely magnificent.
It wasn't as easy as I made out it was. It wasn't as easy.
On the morning, she was hanging. She couldn't move. She was crawling around the ground, trying to set up her stall and make sure everything was right.
Oh, it's terrible.
She said,
I've been out with her a couple of times. She says she don't drink. She tells lies.
Well, I won't go into the stories about our drinking escapades at the weekend, but all I can tell you is I was rather ill on Saturday morning. In fact, I was very ill on Saturday morning. I had a hangover from hell, which lasted up until around about, I think it was about 1 o'clock, something like that. And then I decided I'll stuff it. Let's just do it. So I don't know whether that impacted, but yeah, it was the Naga claw that got me, and it was the numb face. My whole face, it was just tingling, and that's all I could feel, and I couldn't go on. If I could have picked
it's got to be Ray, because none of us drinking new. We don't advocate drinking new, so it must have been something else that got you.
I was only drinking lemonade, though. That's the thing. I was only drinking lemonade.
Teetotal. Anything with tonic in it.
If you saw the state of me Saturday morning, there was no way in this world that I really should have been entertaining eating chilies. It was terrible. It was absolutely terrible. But yeah, it was a lot harder than my face was saying. That's because I couldn't feel my face though. Oh, I couldn't feel my face. So yeah. Well, I don't know. We're all mad.
The fight that you put up were awesome. It really was.
Yeah, that was 11 rounds of fresh pods, and the last 4 were ridiculous. They were all over 1 million Scoville. And they were hot and they were big. Pete Cunningham was quite horrible that afternoon. I thought I liked him. I thought he was my friend. Honestly, he picked out the largest he possibly could.
We really do still love you, Pete Cunningham. She doesn't mean what she says.
Oh, it's all right. I'll get him back. I'm going to get him back. Don't you worry. He was quite proud of the fact he was putting out all the large pods. But there you go. Yeah. But there you go. But no, thanks for all the support during the live feed. I've not really been online since to say thank you and to explain what happened and why I bailed at the last minute. I think that the both of us are quite happy to call it a draw. And if it wasn't for that face numbness, I would have gone on. We
all know you there. You lick the sun and you eat lava for breakfast. We know what you like.
But now leave the red stripe alone.
We have just got to see you. We have just got to see you. Come on now and legitimately eat a tablespoon of XXX like you made me do in my review, and then I'll believe you.
Your own Tanya Drake XXX.
That's the one.
Do you know, I don't actually have any at the moment. It's been out of stock for a little while.
Well, never did.
I wish I had some, but I don't. I've got the Reapers here, but I just haven't got around to making it. It's been a little bit chaotic. Hopefully I'll get it made next week and I'll bring some up to Chili Bob's. So it's all there ready to make. Well, when I do, Stu, I will do a teaspoon in your. Well, I'm not sure about a teaspoon. I'll do a teaspoon in your honour. There you go. I promise.
I promise that I will attempt to watch any live streams.
I promise.
I will attempt to watch any live streams if I can get a signal. What?
Raise teaspoon.
You're right, Paul.
Not too bad.
Anyway, right, on that note, I'm going to go because she wants to be in bed before 11. And so I've got my pajamas on and I'm still suffering and I'm still trying to catch up on sleep.
Well, we can always just put
See you
Grandpa to bed.
later. Take care, Flower.
Anyway, guys, I'll catch up with you soon. Hope to see you over the next few weekends. Good luck
See
for
you later.
Friday. Good luck for Friday. I'll speak to you soon, guys.
Thank
See you
you.
later.
Oh dear.
And that just leaves us a bunch of idiots. So we're just going to go boom with that, like that. Even dude.
You're all right. I can't believe I've ended up on here tonight.
I was hoping you would, but we seem to
Yeah,
go the wrong
well,
way around. So I'm just going to swap that like that. There we go.
anyway, I'm just glad that I won Hans's donkey. I knew where that donkey was. I would have him that donkey.
Well, you did get the donkey. Now I've just got to keep it safe till we can stick it to your forehead.
Listen, I shall keep that donkey with pride. It had to be Grandpa Newcombe, wouldn't it, didn't it? Come on, let's be fair.
I was hoping it was going to last for weeks and weeks and weeks. That was supposed to just stay there where everybody the donkey.
Listen, mate, I know how your mind works. I knew that donkey had been envelope one.
What you didn't know is the donkey came with something else added to it, and you won't find out what that is until the donkey arrives. So.
Oh, well, that'll be a while off, won't it? Unless I tell Jackie to open my mail.
Well, I'm assuming you would. I'll mark on it. Jackie, open the mail.
She will do. She's got to do anyway, because I have a lot of important business going on at the moment. So she's got to open everything of mine. So I've been in touch with all my clandestine people and said, don't post me out for the next 3 or 4 weeks, just in case.
So you've cancelled your subscription with honey.com or whatever it is.
Yeah, exactly. All of them. Plenty more fish. All of them.
All those little things that come in the brown paper envelopes, you've just cancelled a lot.
Them's the ones. Yeah, exactly. Them's the ones.
Damn, we've been dumped, Bill.
I've had to give her all passwords to my phones and my accounts and everything. So if hospital don't get me, Jackie will.
Oops. We're just gonna.
I'm not right good at this. I'm not like you. I'm not right good. Can't keep me Ribena off screen.
Right.
Hey, that still says live.
We are still live.
Oh, you donkey.
You donkey. Anyway, I suppose what we should do is say goodbye to everybody because they're all just thinking, what the hell are these two idiots doing?
Yeah, goodbye, Nukes. Take care. And I'm not going to say it tonight. I've said it on all my lives, so I'm saying nothing. Take
what
care.
Else is,
stay
that's
safe.
my little big bro.
And that's mine.
See you later, dude.
Take care. Bye.
So that was a bit of a weird Wacky Wednesday, and it's time for me to get myself out of here. Prizes will be sent out. There is still t-shirts available for those that want to buy them, but only in limited sizes because obviously we buy them in sets. I'm going to get myself out of here. Lucifer's son, like it says on the t-shirt, and that's Chilli-heads. See you later, guys. Bye.